O great spirits of the forest, I have come to hear the greatest jokes you can offer.
Make like a tree and...
I believe we've all heard that one.
How do I have so many cards, you ask? I log in daily.
Well, I do like puns, but...
A wise man once said, I am not very fond of you.
Are all your jokes puns?
This is what I get for branching out.
This is Grover. With his slow walk, propensity for puns, and his infinite amount of axes, Grover is in the support class. You know how in different fantasy stories there tends to be some kind of forest spirit that is kind and will always help people? Well, in this universe, that forest spirit is a big talking tree that will throw an axe at your face if you threaten his home. Grover's kit is somewhat strange. His main fire is his throwing axe that somehow gets more powerful the further it travels. Now, I am no physicist, but shouldn't a projectile get less powerful as it travels? On the other hand, his healing ability Blossom, which, when it's unactivated, provides a small bit of consistent healing to you and those around you. When you do use this ability, it applies a burst of 800 points of healing. So you have the choice of playing up front with everyone else to heal them, or you could be in the back line dealing out massive damage. Now, I'm not saying that you'll not have the opportunity to deal a lot of damage when you're trying to be the main healer, but if enemies come closer to you, you're pretty much...
Now I'm stumped.
Now, back to Grover's main fire. He has infinite ammo. When exchanged, there's a good amount of time in between axe throws. And you cannot get Deft Hands to decrease reload time since he technically does not reload. Moreover, Grover's alternate fire is Crippling Throw, which will slow down an enemy as well as prevent the use of movement abilities. That can be a huge advantage when you're going against some characters that depend on those abilities. Lastly, Grover's move ability is Vine, which can... Sadly though, there recently has been a glitch where sometimes Vine straight up doesn't work. I want to say that each individual ability is alright on its own, but they have a hard time working together. Referring back to his distance problem, the loadout card Verdant Expanse increases the radius of Blossom, but even then you'll still have to play a little too close to the front line sometimes in order to actually give player support. So again, you usually have to choose if you want to play it as a dedicated healer or as a healer damage hybrid. So this is where his talents come into play. His default talent is Rampant Blooming, which will heal an additional 300 HP over 3 seconds. Now this does not sound like it's the best talent, and truthfully it really isn't. But when your passive heal really comes to help the team, this will give you a slight helpful boost. Next is Ferocity, which will increase the damage scaling on your throwing axe by 60%. Or, in other words, your axe will do more damage sooner. So this is one of the better talents when you want to play up front with everybody. Now you should be able to actually handle other players if you really need to, but it still is pretty difficult. Lastly, and probably one of his best talents is Deep Roots. This turns your Crippling Throw into a Stunning Throw that will hit up to 5 enemies because there is an AoE effect on the stun. Now, I know that other characters already have stuns in the regular kit, but stuns are always super helpful, especially if some players are being a little too aggressive. Besides, can one fairly quick attack potentially bring a halt to an entire team? Well, Grover now can do so, and he can do it on a fairly regular basis. Well, that is that. Grover is a strange character to play as, but he can bring an end to any and all of your deforestation attempts. Just remember,
Only you can stop forest fires.